Fellow Nigerians, I am Frederick Omoyoma. I am the founder and global coordinator of the European Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria. I started making my videos in the month of April 2018. And since then, many Nigerians have been writing to me as to how we could metamorphose into having a coalition or a movement. And that was how we started the European Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria. Since we started, it extended outside Europe because many Nigerians in the US, in Asia, and in Africa have been writing to us how they could be part of this movement. I'm taking my time to introduce myself in details to you today because of what I'm about to tell you. Now, the motto of Nigeria is unity and faith, peace and progress. Sadly, it is no longer news that the motto has failed engine. Today, there is no unity as a people, no faith in country, no peace in our regions, and no progress as a country. It is our task as Nigerians to restore our country now or never. We can no longer stand aloof and watch a few persons decide for us. We shall no longer stand aloof and watch a few persons filter away our commonwealth as a people. This nonsense must stop. Nigerians in diaspora have decided to rise up on the platform of the European Coalition for Security and Democracy and join in the struggle to liberate our country, Nigeria, from the poverty and the insecurity imposed upon us by the so-called leaders. We know that the freedom of Nigeria lies in the hands of Nigerians in diaspora because we've come to realize that Nigerians living at home seem to have no alternative and they seem to have conditioned themselves to the hardship of the time. No, this cannot be so. Our long silence as a people has put us where we are today, and we are too blessed and to be cursed with bad leaders for many years. It is now very clear that we cannot move forward as a people if we continue to leave our country in the hands of the present crop of desperate politicians that kill other Nigerians just to get into office. Today we have a president that is in office but not in power. The mindset of our politicians has brought us unprecedented poverty, hardship, and the premature death of our people. Nigerians are being slaughtered, panties are now sold for ritual purposes, suicide rates have increased, and presidential candidates do not respect us enough to attend presidential debates to showcase their manifestos because they rely on rigging and the ignorance of the people. Indeed, we are in need of a second Nigerian independence. The first Nigerian independence has expired. We shall achieve this through critical actions taken at national and international level based on the ideology of revolution without ammunition and the hashtag no. We cannot develop as a country if we leave Nigeria in the hands of these self-seeking and law-breaking politicians. Fellow Nigerians, I have good news for you. Many of you have been writing to us and asking how you could participate in our movement, especially from Nigeria. Henceforth, we have decided to be in every state and local government of Nigeria. That is the good news. Together, let us build the strongest force in the black race that will permanently change the face of politics, liberate Nigeria and the entire African continent once and for all. Africa is waiting for Nigeria, and we must not allow them to wait any longer. In order to accommodate all well-meaning Nigerians globally, as from today, the 1st of February 2019, we have decided to change the name of our movement from the European Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, ECSDN, to Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, GCSDN. The only difference is the E and the G. That is from European to global. Nigeria is currently surviving on a life support machine and the oxygen is running out. We are on a rescue mission. We need a Nigeria where the citizens have and manifest ownership of their country. We did not escort some persons to Nigeria. Nobody owns Nigeria more than Nigerians. Nigeria belongs to each and every one of us. Henceforth, we are opening WhatsApp groups in each state of Nigeria, including the Federal Capital Territory. We encourage you to start joining this group in your respective states. Selected Nigerians living abroad that are from the same state as you will be drafted to join your group page as moderators and administrators. In every state, we shall have 3 Nigerians living abroad and 2 Nigerians living in Nigeria as the administrators and moderators. The group henceforth, known as the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, is hereby open to all Nigerian adults, irrespective of your tribe, political affiliation, ethnicity, or religion. Through this platform, we shall strictly focus on the dream of building a new Nigeria by patriotic Nigerians. We shall not be allowed to post religious, fake news, and unrelated stuff on the platform. Please take note. There are steps that you need to follow in order to join our movement. 1. Click on the subscribe button and the bell icon under this video you are watching now so that you'll be receiving updates from our YouTube channel. 2. Send your names, state of origin, and WhatsApp number by email to us, or write this information on the comment section of this video and we will add you to the WhatsApp group of your state. Our email address is ECSDN1960@gmail.com. I repeat, ECSDN1960@gmail.com. It has also been written under this video that you're watching now. We need a new Nigeria. Let us create a set of Nigerians that are patriotic to the Nigerian dream, dedicated to our cause. We need a platform where we can speak with one voice and form a common front as a people with a common destiny. We shall agree on issues based on majority, and that is the path we shall follow. Collectively, we shall be making our opinions known on all national issues. People should not continue to decide our destiny for us, especially when we know that what they are deciding is for their selfish purposes. The current Nigerian constitution seems to have been configured to fail, and we must address this issue strictly now. Henceforth, no longer shall local government chairpersons, legislators, governors, or presidents be imposed on us by their political parties because an aspirant was the highest bidder in their primary elections. On this platform, we shall vote for our preferred candidates in every election without consideration to tribe, region, or religion. We shall embark on many critical projects concerning our country, especially in areas where the government has failed. 3. You can only register on the WhatsApp platform of your state of origin, not in your state of residence. That is, if you are living in Lagos but you are originally from Zamfara state, you need to register in the Zamfara group. You cannot register more than once. And you cannot register in more than one state. If you do not have a voice in the development of your state of origin, you cannot have a voice on the issues at the national front. 4. Once you have been registered, you do not post stories or information of any sort from newspaper or from anywhere. The moderators will periodically raise a question or topic. It is that question or topic that will be discussed. In any controversial issue, majority will win the vote. Number 5, if there are critical issues you must raise, you will first send it to your moderator for review before it could be posted. That is how we can keep the platform clean and disciplined. A member could be deleted if he or she consecutively makes 2 posts without passing through the moderators. Point number 6, in future elections, We will not bother ourselves with whoever wins the primary elections of their respective political parties because such elections have been manipulated and criminalized. Thereafter, we shall go all out to support and campaign for our chosen candidates. Through this movement, we shall collectively rise from the deep slumber of 58 years as a country. With one strong voice and a common front, we are set to snatch back our country from the jaws of recycled leaders, killers, and destiny traders. Welcome to the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, GCSDN. If you are living outside Nigeria and we do not have a chapter in your country of residence, please send us an email and we shall quickly register one there. Let us come together now as a people. We have complained enough. This is not time for Facebook argument. This is time for us to rise up together and say no. Enough is enough. The time has come for Nigerians to arise and take practical actions for the common good of all. Hurry and join this movement free of charge. Be part of history. We cannot transfer the ugliness of today's Nigeria to our children and the future generation of Nigerians. It will be very unfair. Collectively, we must say no to vote buying and selling, insecurity, disenfranchisement, corruption, rigging, bogus salary for state, federal legislators and executives. We are saying no to murderous headsmen. We are saying no to political godfatherism and the evil political ancestors who have refused to die. No to Boko Haram and their sponsors. No to unsteady electricity supply, inadequate healthcare facilities, politicians who travel abroad for healthcare while our people die at home. No to delay in the payment of salaries and pensions, budget padding, injustice, and the detention of Nigerians without trial. No to those that continue to undermine our voices and rights as a people. No to abuse of due process. No to recycled leaders, indiscriminate allocation of oil blocks, marginalization and the continuing environmental degradation of the Niger Delta, inflated and abandoned projects, selective anti-corruption fight. No to VIP treatment to some Nigerians in prison. No to pension for former governors and their former presidents, people who sit at home after looting and they begin to receive pensions for looting. Even those that organized school and became presidents are receiving pensions in Nigeria. No. We are saying no to some religious leaders that have lied and led us astray. No to state electoral commissions inaugurated and manipulated by governors. Arise, Nigerians, and collectively let us say no and no to whatever has held us down as a people. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria. God bless you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Amen.